Hey guys, I wanted to give you guys a severe weather recap and um, basically what's going to be happening as far as severe weather coming up this week. So this right here was a tornado that hit Rolling Forks, Mississippi on Friday night. It was an EF4. It was catastrophic damage. You can see as they circled in this photo the damage. If I zoom in, you can see there's lots of devastation and destruction. As it says right here, it went 54 miles across Mississippi. And it really, 13 people died in Rolling Fork. There was another tornado near Chickasaw and Itawamba. This was in Mississippi and Itawamba County in Alabama. This was an EF3. Its peak winds were 155 miles an hour. In Union County, there was an EF1 on Friday night. Traveled 3/4 of a mile, injured one. There was Pope in southeast Panola County's EF1, traveled almost 8.5 miles. Burgess County, another EF1. Troup County, Georgia, on Sunday morning, there was an EF3 around 7 a.m. Tracked 20 miles. And there is going to be another survey on a tornado that hit Baldwin County, planned for today. And this is the before and after photos. So this right here is what Rolling Fork looked like before the tornado hit. And this is what it looked like after. You can see clear destruction, mainly up here. This is where the real destruction happened. So, off of the past and into the future, hopefully Rolling Fork is going to start trying to recover. It's going to be a difficult recovery, knowing how big that tornado was. It's probably the worst event since Mayfield. This tornado had winds close to 200 miles an hour, so it was not very far from being an EF5. But it was, I'd say, be a high-end F4. It was very strong. Alright, so for our future today, we've got a marginal risk. 5% chance of wind and hail. Tornadoes are unlikely. There's going to be a abundant amount of cape today, but and there's going to be some shear, but they're going to weaken as we go into sunset time, as they start to move offshore. This system is going to be out of our hair. Wednesday, tomorrow, we've got that system entering in California and going towards the Pacific coast right here, and it will be headed over the Rockies. Now, some moisture will be left behind on the Rockies, as there's not going to be much going on this day. As you can see, we don't have any outlooks. Thursday is when the system begins to re-strengthen after it passes the Rockies. There is a marginal risk for Nebraska and a marginal risk for Oklahoma and Texas. This is going to be more of a conditional threat, is what we believe. Because, as it says in the Oklahoma, Texas vicinity, if a storm can be sustained, all hazards would be possible. But like it says, it's highly conditional. So, and then there's another Nebraska, where hail would be the main threat there. So, it's really conditional and it's really questionable. It just depends on what storms can form, if they can be sustained. There is lots of questions in this. Then as we go into Friday, it's rare to have so about a day or two ago, they issued this enhanced risk. This was, I believe, a day 5 or a day 6. I don't remember exactly. Let me tell you, this 15% risk extends all the way to western Ohio and all the way back out to far eastern Kansas, all the way down to Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana. Lots of places are under that. Now, as far as this 30% risk, clipped part of Texas, then it's got Arkansas, Tennessee, small part of Kentucky, western Kentucky and Tennessee, northwestern Mississippi, almost all of Arkansas, central and eastern Missouri, southeastern Iowa, central and western Illinois, are all included under this 30% risk. A severe weather outbreak could be possible on this day, as we're going to have, this storm is really going to ramp up. And there could also be a tornado threat that comes with this. So we will see what happens. We will watch this very closely, because this certainly could be a bad storm in any way. So this is our system entering in right here towards California, Pacific coast. As it enters in, the moisture is going to make it over the Rockies, and this is pretty much just going to blow back up again. We are going to have a huge system. This system's going to be dumping some heavy snow up towards Minnesota, northern Wisconsin. Severe weather could be from southern Wisconsin down to Texas. I mean, it could be a big area of severe weather. Remnants will make it over the East Coast. Maybe somewhat of a marginal severe threat could develop over the Carolinas, Georgia, Alabama. But this is a bit more questionable. And as we go out from there, I mean, about all we can see is another system will eventually form. Remember, it is springtime, so you can just prepare for, like, these storms are just going to keep coming. So, be prepared for severe weather, especially as we go into April and May. I would definitely be prepared. Severe weather has really kicked off, and it's going to get started. So, I'm going to try to keep you guys updated. I'll probably give you an update maybe about a day or two before the outbreak happens. So, just to see what's going to be happening. We should know better by then, but right now we only have but so much details because, our, like, more in-depth models like the HRRR do not run out that far yet. So, and then the National Weather Service will do another update tomorrow as we are getting into day 3, especially. We might get a little more info on that, and, I mean, as we get closer to this event, the more we'll know, so, I'll give you guys another update very soon. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing, it really helps the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.